talking, hey, what's on your mind? She's on the inside, she got the scoop on the ones to watch, on the ones that's hot. No one can do it quite like Caroline.
Okay, you guys, I'm here with the absolutely incredible, adorable, amazing, and talented Megan and Liz.
Oh.
Mace, but y'all go by Megan and Liz, right?
Yeah. Yes. Wow.
Okay.
Hi.
So I'm like blown away by you guys.
Oh,
First
well,
off,
thank
double
you.
trouble.
Yes, always.
Always.
A lifelong of double trouble. Yeah, that is us.
And
Yep.
we were talking earlier how you guys really love being twins.
We
Like,
do.
you've loved this experience of
Yeah.
your life. And y'all are fraternal twins because you don't really,
Yeah.
you do look alike, but you don't.
Yeah, I'm not naturally blonde, but you know, it's fine. Yeah.
Did you pick the blonde so you could separate yourself?
Actually, this was a suggestion of our very first label. Like back in the day, they were like, you know, like maybe to differentiate you guys, you should like dye your hair. And I was like always about dyeing my hair. I was like, and my mom would never really let me do
Yeah.
it. So I was like, now's the time. I'm gonna do it, and I love it, and I haven't gone back. So
She started off like this color blonde, like this like light, not even blonde really, and
Yeah.
then like now she's like
platinum.
I love it. I think it's
Yeah.
a blast. Okay, I kind of want to start off with a little bit of a game since
Okay.
y'all are twins.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
in.
I'm in.
We're ready.
And for everyone watching who doesn't know yet, you guys are YouTube phenoms, which is insane to me. The whole YouTube world blows my mind. I cannot wait to dive into this with y'all. But I want you guys to answer the question for each other.
Easy.
okay.
Easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And Megan, your boyfriend's here. He's your guitar player.
Yes.
So no offense, Whit, but celebrity crush. Who would be Megan's celebrity crush? Besides her handsome boyfriend who's right here.
I feel like you like Liam Hemsworth. I mean, that's who doesn't like Liam Hemsworth?
Right.
Yeah, I'd say Liam Hemsworth is probably your number one. Am I right?
Oh, no, you're wrong.
Or that guy from Handmaid's Tale.
No.
You thought he was kind of cute?
No.
No?
You're missing a big one. And when I tell you, you're gonna be
big
like,
one?
oh, I really messed that one up.
Okay. Can I know it? Can she answer
Yeah,
it?
what is it?
Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
You're not very vocal about that one, though.
He's been my like OG crush since I was like 13. My
Okay.
OG
You've stuck
celeb
with
crush.
it. That's
Oh, yeah.
commitment right there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay,
I
who's
get it.
Liz's?
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran is your celebrity crush. Is it his music or tattoos?
I think it is his
Ginger?
music, and I just love ginger people. Like I really do, cause like I just think that they're great. But I just love Ed Sheeran. I think he's like the songs that he writes. I'm like, you are so gentle and just romantic. I'm like, that's very sweet.
Like you just want to make out with him.
Well, I don't know. If the opportunity came up, I'd be like, I don't know. I also have a boyfriend, so.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you were single for a minute. I know this from your YouTube video.
Yes.
Was that recently?
Yeah. I mean, I've been dating my boyfriend for like a year.
Okay.
But yeah, there was a gap where I was single for a while,
And that's when you auditioned for The Bachelor.
Oh, yes. That video, by the way, is so embarrassing. Somebody actually recognized me for that video the other day. And I'm like, I have done so much in my time. Like, I've written songs, I've done, like, music videos, and, like, of all the things. They were like,
This is
are
what-
you that girl who tried out for The Bachelor in Nashville? I was like,
That's it?
Yep,
That's the one.
yeah.
You're like,
so, but
thank you.
I did do it. So it was an experience.
Hey, I love it.
It's amazing.
I love
Yeah.
Bachelor Nation. Okay, so what is Liz's bad habit?
Oh, she picks her nails like endlessly. Like if she's sitting in the car, I just hear her picking them, and I literally go, stop, and she just goes.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Okay. Well, at least you listen to your sister.
Yeah, I try, but
Whenever
just-
she has her nails done, she doesn't do it. So
Yeah.
I'm always like, come get your nails done with me.
Yeah.
Because I always in like the opposite side of the house, I hear like her picking her nails. I'm like, Liz!
You can't hear from across the house.
Y'all
Come
live
on.
together?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so y'all are like in it to win it. Lifers.
yeah.
When y'all get married, are y'all gonna live together?
I mean, our
Maybe?
boyfriends are roommates, so we're pretty much as like.
Isn't that awful?
Quad
Did
squad.
that meet? Did your boyfriends meet because of you guys?
No, they grew up together.
Stop
too.
it. Of course, you guys
Yeah.
would have to like date like twin-ish people.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I met my boyfriend, was through her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
so.
it instant for you when you met your boyfriend?
Kind of, yeah. Like I was actually dating somebody else, and then he was dating somebody else for a while, and then it just so happened we were like single at the same time. Then he's like, "Surprise! I got a job in Nashville," and I'm like, "Great news!" and then we just started dating after that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so fun. So did y'all have like family dating couple night all the time?
Oh yeah.
We call ourselves Quad Squad.
Yep.
We're always like, all right, Quad Squad's gonna go do this, and
Quad Squad's gonna go here.
yeah.
How fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, so what's Megan's bad habit?
I feel like I know you like grind your teeth.
At night.
But not even at night though, but like you'll like do the thing with your jaw, you know, where
Yeah.
you'll like, yeah, you do
Oh,
that. Yeah, I know you do that. And then, I don't know, you kind of like mess with your hair, but I don't know if that's like that's not a bad habit. It's just something that you kind of do.
It's just a habit.
Yeah,
in
it's just
general.
a habit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd say like the jaw thing. You've been doing
Yeah.
that since we were like 3 years
Little.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
So,
know why.
yeah.
So describe each other in 3 words. Like, how would you describe Megan and how would you describe Liz?
Oh.
And what is the difference of the twins? How do we break
Okay.
the twins down? Maybe not
Well-
3 words, but what's the breakdown of how the
Yeah.
twins are different?
We kind of are opposites that like literally work together. Like
Yeah.
I'm much more type A, organized, like introverted, like I don't know. And then you're very like I'm extroverted when I get to know people, but like she is the bubbly, like personable, like little messy, like
I'm a lot messy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's being nice. But yeah, we're just really different. Like we are like the yin and yang. Like
Yeah.
really. I mean, and I feel like that's just kind of, I don't know if we were born that way or if just the way that we like grew up kind of made
And
it
like
that way.
shifted to like
Yeah.
work together, but
Yeah, but you're definitely more like, not aggressive is the right word, but like, you know what I'm talking about. Like if you don't want to do something and be like, no, thank you. And
You're,
like,
you're fine to say, like,
Yeah.
yeah, but she will get stuck in doing something that she doesn't want to do because she says yes to everything.
Yeah.
no. Okay. So there's maybe like a balance. I get it.
Yeah.
Right. So you'll just say no, and you're like, yeah. No, why did
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
100%.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me, I have so many questions. First
ready.
off, you guys have 1 million subscribers on YouTube.
Yes.
A million people watch your lives on the daily.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm old and like totally out of the loop, and I'm just now trying to figure out what YouTube is because I'm so far behind the times.
No.
Been stalking y'all hard. There's like all these different things y'all do on YouTube. You host your new designers with Macy.
Yeah.
You sing. Y'all are incredible singers.
Thank you.
You have like a cover video section. You have lyric video section. You have music video
Yeah.
section. You have makeup tutorials. You're interviewing Brett Eldridge and freaking Michael Ray and Cole Swindell. Like y'all are interviewing the hottest country stars on the scene. How do you organize all this? How do you even have all these talents? And then how do you become a YouTube phenomenon? That's a lot. I know. Can you answer everything for me?
I mean, honestly, it kind of like, first and foremost, we are like artists, you know, like we love
So y'all
music.
started with music.
Yes, and then it kind of turned into like, since YouTube is such a video personality platform, it kind of turned into like more of a brand as opposed to just like artists, because people were hiring us like to interview red carpets because they saw our personality on our music videos, and like it just kind of all like eventually like interlocked
Yeah.
with each other. And then, you know, you're on camera so much, they're like, what makeup do you use? And you're like, oh, okay, well, I'll talk about that too. And it was just like one thing like led to another, and then before you know it, you just like have a little bit of everything because
Yeah.
your life is on broadcast
Well,
like all
and
the
YouTube
time.
allows you to put any piece of your life up.
Yeah.
That's the thing that's so crazy is it allows you access to promote whatever you want
Yeah. It's awesome.
in your own way right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, like we said, like we've been doing this for 10 years and we do attribute that to kind of why we've done literally everything under the sun is because we've just been doing it so long and we're open to everything. And, you know, like from the very beginning, we're like, yes, we're artists, but if this opportunity happens, we're not going to say no. And then it leads to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. And
They
then,
all help each other out
Yeah.
in some way, shape,
Totally.
or form.
Yeah.
So tell me how the YouTube started. Like y'all said you started when you were 14. Did you just wake up one day and be like, okay, we're going to start a YouTube page? How did it start? From the start, tell me the timeline of how it grew so fast to 1 million people.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Megan started it, honestly. You were like more computer savvy than I was. She was like, she was all about the computer. And so she was like, you know what? There's like some girls on the internet that are like singing, and we should try that because, you know, they're getting some views and like we want to be singers. And we grew up in a really small town, so like there was no way to be a singer in our town.
Yeah.
So she's like, let's just try YouTube. And
And that's when it first like hit the scene.
oh yeah, this is 2007. So
Okay.
this is a long, long time ago.
But this is like right when the craze was happening.
Yeah.
Or was it invented then? Has it been around for a while?
It was actually like, I feel like when we first started, it was even before YouTube was like YouTube. I
Okay.
think YouTube became YouTube in like 2009, maybe.
So you guys are serious OGs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
OG
serious
YouTubers.
OGs. Yeah. I mean, we uploaded our first video, like we had dial-up internet. So that's
that's
what
how
we're talking about.
long ago it was.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're 14,
Yeah.
you're living in the small town, you're like, we got to get our talent out there.
Yeah.
People need to know about us because we fabulous, which you are, so fabulous. So y'all upload a video and then what happens?
We just kept doing it. Like
Covers or songs originals or?
both.
Okay.
Just a little bit of everything because we saw people doing covers and we were like, well, we don't want to get like named as cover artists because
Okay.
we don't want to be cover
Is
artists.
it
so
smart to know this at 14?
literally looking back, I'm like, who was that?
Like, how do you know that you don't want to be named as a cover artist at 14? That's amazing. Okay,
And
awesome.
so we just kept putting them up. And I remember the day we hit 80 subscribers. It was an exciting day.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
we'd come home after school because we'd be all done up from school and we'd just do a video before like cheerleading practice or like a football game or something. And we just put one up like every week, like once a week. And then
Singing, like it was
yeah.
only
Yeah.
singing in the beginning.
In the beginning, yes, it was only singing.
with
Okay.
the occasional like talking video about like what we were doing
Yeah.
or something.
Okay.
I don't even, yeah. And then eventually it just kind of like snowballed. There wasn't ever really like anything that like triggered the mass explosion. It just kind of like
Except for the
slowly-
persistence, honestly,
Yeah.
and like the consistency. I mean,
that
that's
is the key, honestly.
yeah, just being consistent, and like we would just take requests and we would like interact, and you know that's and it all just kind of grew.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah.
So, what did you do the moment y'all hit 1 million subscribers? Did you kind of freak out?
This was a couple years. That was a couple years ago. We were actually on tour.
I don't remember. Oh, I think I was like in my bunk on the bus, and like I kept refreshing our YouTube page because it was like 99999.
Yeah.
You're like, come on,
And,
come on,
like,
come on.
Yeah. And then like finally I refreshed it and I screenshotted it. I do remember that actually. And then I like got out of my bunk and I was like, 1 million. And then I like sent it to
Aw.
everybody and I was like, we did it.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me this, because the climate of the music industry is all over the place. There's so many ways you can be an artist these days. You know, like you can even now be an artist just through Spotify and like
Yeah.
putting yourself out that way. How have you guys, y'all have done an alternate music career? Because obviously you're
Oh, yeah.
touring on a bus,
Yeah.
you know, but you don't have a record deal right now, right? But
No.
have you had a record deal?
We had an indie record deal, so like, yes, but we have never. It's never been traditional. Like even
Never.
like when we were on the bus, like that wasn't because the label paid for it. It was because it was another deal with Macy's, a different kind of deal with Macy's that was promoting it, and like so it was always like a brand partnership that like
Yeah.
and all of
Awesome.
yeah. So it's never been traditional. We have never been like, okay, like we're gonna do this album with this
Put
cycle,
the single
and,
out,
yeah.
and then once it gets to this part, like position on the chart, we're gonna put the album
It's
out. Like,
never been like that. Yeah.
So do you guys even do albums, or do y'all just put out singles or songs?
We've actually never put out like a full length album.
yeah.
I think the longest like EP has been like 7 songs, but like
We
the-
have so many songs online though.
yeah,
Like,
and our new like thing that we're doing with this new wave of music is gonna be like very single based, and we're gonna try that route, and then we're gonna see just how those react because our new music's like very different. So
How is
we're
it
gonna,
different than your original music?
It's like, well, first of all, it's older because our old stuff, like I love, like don't get me wrong, we've got some great stuff, but it's kind of Hannah Montana-esque.
again, we've been doing this for 10 years, so you can
And-
imagine like 18-year-old
yeah.
Megan and Liz being like, wow, love this song, and like
Yeah.
24-year-old Megan and Liz being like,
We've moved on, but we
Yeah.
still appreciate that time of
Yes.
our life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just I think it's gonna reach a different audience because I mean we're talking about things that 24-year-olds, you know, go
Yeah.
through. Like we go out, you know, we have boyfriends, like we're
Yeah.
mature, and so it's definitely gonna be interesting to see like what
yeah,
like how this new music resonates with like not only our fans but like the new.
the new fans.
Is
Yeah.
Big Kids in the new wave of music?
No, it is not. But that was
That's the beginning.
That
That,
was
was a
the
nice stepping
beginning.
I thought that was such a great way of describing what growing up is. It's forgive me for saying this, but it was kind of like that Britney Spears song, "I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a
Yes.
Woman." To me, it's
Yeah.
like all of a sudden I was feeling this similarity of like, oh my gosh, this is what we are
Yeah.
the big kids now. Like all of a sudden we have to like pay for stuff, like,
Yes.
do adult things. And when did this
sucks.
happen?
sucks.
Yeah.
No, adulting is hard.
It is.
It's hard. But that, yeah, Big Kids was a nice stepping stone into like this new
And now Habit is kind of like, you're talking about like some relationship
Yeah.
stuff, which is
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
So is this like the first kind of move into now we're gonna like what you're talking about, grow into
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
relationships, maturity,
Absolutely.
women.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, just kind of being like a relationship when you're 18 is not the same as when you're 24.
No.
Yeah, like when we were 18, we would have never even thought of the concept of habit because we didn't have like serious long-term relationships and like see our friends falling into
Yeah.
like the habit of a relationship and then being frustrated and being like, why doesn't he just do things to be nice? It's like I come home and it's the same routine every night, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So we're like, just
Yeah.
that evolution. Like when we were 18, there's no way
You don't
we
think
would have
about that when
known.
you're 18.
Right.
So it's a new era.
So it's crazy to me though that you guys are totally self-propelled. Like everything you do is on your own, and your partnerships you get on your own. You're saying people like write your actual email, your inquiry email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's how you get so many of your partnerships.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of our partnerships actually come from our press email that's in our Instagram. So
That is crazy.
Yeah.
And the thing that's crazy to me is everyone's here in Nashville trying to get a record deal, trying to play the singles game, trying to do all that. And you're like,
Yeah.
I'm over here making money, just like doing partnerships with Macy, getting on tour buses and putting out songs when I want to and not
Yeah.
getting shelved or having to wait in a line.
Yeah.
Has that been strategic or has it just been accidental? Has it just sort of been a side effect of this YouTube phenomenon that happened?
I mean, we just feel like we know we were meant to do this. We know that, like the opportunities that have been coming to us for the past 10 years, like keep coming and we just keep doing it. And it's
Yeah.
just like, you know what? Like we're not going to change it. Like we know this is what we're supposed to do. We're lucky enough to be able to do it fully on our own. So we're like,
Yeah, and like we're not even opposed to a label.
No.
Like just there's never been one that's been like, I understand what you guys are doing. It's not traditional, like we want to help you do the non-traditional route.
What do
So-
you want your music career to look like in the non-traditional route? Like, what do y'all want it to be? You know?
I mean, yeah, we'd love to tour again,
I love
like as
touring,
much
yeah.
as we can, because touring is amazing and it's fun. I mean, we'd love to have, a single on radio, which I know is crazy without a label, but like we're like,
Yeah.
at this point, like,
Kane Brown did it.
yeah, exactly, like.
It's like tons of people have done it. Dylan Schneider just came
Yeah.
out with like he's doing it. I feel obviously Chance the Rapper, he's the biggest
Yeah.
one. But
Russell Dickerson.
Russell, yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, if I was a label, this is just what I would think. If I was a label, I would think, okay, here are two beautiful girls, super talented, have a huge fan base. Why would I try to go sign someone who has no fan base with nothing going on when this is right in front of my face? Like that's the thing.
Aw.
Is there a
Well,
disconnect
thank
with
you.
labels though in the YouTube world? Do they not understand that there's like already y'all done most of the work and the heavy lifting?
We've decided that we think that just labels are traditional and they want to build somebody from the ground up, and that's not us.
Or they just haven't figured out how to work with somebody who already has something. It's like
Yeah.
they know the people they have to implement, and we signed this new artist, she doesn't have any like social media, whatever. So they're like, okay, well let's get this team on her.
Like,
and
this
team.
formula
It's like,
works for
this
that.
formula, XYZ.
Yeah.
Like works.
but we're not
But
that.
we're not that. So
Well, you have like authentic diehard fans already though. So isn't
Yeah.
that what you're going for? I don't get it. I really like. I've tried to understand where labels come from
Yeah.
sometimes, and I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah, we hope that someday, like, I mean, it'll probably be like 10 years from now, but like they'll finally understand like what works, and like it'll be like the new system, the new go-to system. But I
Yes.
think that
At this point, maybe we'll start a label.
Yeah,
and we'll
honestly.
train all of these people who
You
are
know?
doing the same as us. Honestly, at this point, we're like, may as well just start.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll be like record label.
Yeah,
owners
we'll be
and-
like-
yeah.
Is there a YouTube record label? I would think that there would be.
There's not.
I thought there
no.
should be though.
Because
Yeah.
there's so many great artists. Like I
Yeah.
would feel like there should be a whole YouTube way of doing music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
All right, Megan.
It's an untapped resource.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, see, there you go. That's your next thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell me about your page. Okay, so I'm trying to wrap my head around the YouTube world. Do you go within the page? Do you go to the playlist section, or do you go to the videos? How do I stay up to date? Like, how if I want to find makeup tutorials,
Okay.
are all of them filed under a makeup tutorial? I'm like grandmother here. Like this is like YouTube 101. So how do you organize it all, or is it just like one of those blogs, like a blog that just the first one on top is the newest one?
I mean, if you subscribe, then like you get a notification of like whatever video that like
just
that
the
we would
newest
post,
video.
the newest one. But then like we do have on our page like organized sections of like here's makeup, here's interviews, here's
And
lyric
every video
videos and
goes into that section.
Yep. But I mean, like, if you subscribe, it's like, oh, you get a new notification that's like, they posted this
they
video,
posted
and if you're not interested in the makeup, then you don't click on it, and if you are, then you're like, great, been waiting for this.
Yeah, everybody's got like their own like personal favorite, like Megan and Liz, like thing that they like to see us do. So it's
Yeah.
like when they see it on their subscriber, they're like, oh, it's a music video. Like
Yeah.
this is what I've been waiting for. Like I'm gonna click on it. It's a makeup video. I'm a guy. I don't really care. Moving on.
Yeah.
But y'all do fun ones where the guys do your makeup.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What is that called? Like boyfriend to
Oh
the
yeah.
makeup,
He
yeah.
he did. Boyfriend over here did it, and it was pretty atrocious.
It was pretty atrocious.
It's so funny.
Oh, it's a blast, and like
Yeah.
I was literally crying, laughing, watching. There were tears in my eyes because I was like,
Tears.
this is so ridiculous.
So do you guys put yourself on a schedule of like, okay, every Monday we do a lyric video, every Wednesday we do a makeup video, every Friday we have
Yeah.
an interview video, or like, do you have a schedule, or is it on a routine, or is it just like when you're doing one? How do you run your business in that way?
There's not really, since there are so many social media platforms nowadays, it's like the need to have a weekly YouTube video, at least from our like brand, isn't really necessary anymore. So like we can just post, you know, something like a cute video on Instagram, or you know, do like a live Instagram or something. Like there's just so many ways to interact. It's like that's what they want, is the interaction. So like we just try and stay consistently engaged on social media. We're not like trying to peace out for a couple weeks and come back and expect everything to be like where it was, because it's consistency
Yeah.
of your brand overall.
But it also changes for us a lot. You know, like right now we're really in the mode of promoting the line at Macy's and the single,
Which
so-
you guys have on.
Yes,
You're
yes,
wearing this.
Yes.
Talk
yes.
to me about the single and the line from Macy's. So let's talk about the clothes.
Yes. So
And how exciting that you have your own freaking clothing line.
I know.
nuts.
It's nuts. It came out July 22nd, and it's the back to school, like, I don't know, line, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's only in Macy's for a limited time. So it's from July 22nd to September 30th is like our collection.
Yeah.
That will be in stores. It's in the top 150. It's called Nowadays, but you can also get everything online.
Yeah.
It's for like tweens and teens, but like we like to say that literally anybody can wear it, because it's
Right.
like, you know, you can
There's
make it work.
pieces that
Yeah.
like this, like anybody could wear this jacket. And
Yeah.
like,
Totally.
But there's also things that like skew a little younger, and then there's things like this that skew a little
older,
older. So it's kind of like all over the map. But yeah, that's out, and it's
How did you guys
exciting.
design it? Like, how did you pick what outfits you wanted to
Yeah.
put out there?
I mean, the original process was we were communicating via email with the designer, the actual designer who was going to sketch out the clothes and all of that,
And
and
the fabrics and
the fabrics.
patterns,
Yeah,
et
and she was
cetera.
like, send us your Pinterest, like send us like just photos, explain in detail why you like them, the colors you like, the colors you don't. And so we just sent paragraph of paragraph with pictures and like mood boards and all of this, and then she created the line out of that.
It was
and so-
born.
and it was born.
So it's beneficial for a designer to partner with people like you guys, because instead of just a designer putting something out, now they can partner with a brand like
Yeah.
y'all, and y'all can promote it
Yeah.
over social media, so it's a win for everyone.
Yeah.
It's your influence mixed with the designer's influence, so you have this beautiful collab. Right?
Yes, yeah, and it's been really fun.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's been really fun, and we're like so excited about it. So
yeah.
Guys, okay, then tell me about the single, Habit. So how are you guys promoting the single? Just like y'all's brand promotes it. Your YouTube video, you guys
Yep.
have a music video, right? Or you're making one?
we're making one.
Because you made one for big kids.
Yes.
which is
Yes.
So cute.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we're working on the music video.
Yeah, we actually just
um,
like set the meeting for like the director like this morning.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it comes out on July 31st, and we're super excited about it.
And you guys are just pushing it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, we've definitely got like an awesome, super awesome manager on board this time, and he's like, you know, working to get it on some good Spotify playlists and just like really in other elements that we personally can't get to.
Right.
But yeah, I'm really excited for
Yeah.
this new wave of music. I think it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to like release the rest of it too.
Yeah.
Like it's exciting.
So do you have like an album following or an E EP?
I mean, we have enough songs, I feel like, for an album, but I think how we're gonna release it, we haven't decided
I know.
yet.
I went through and counted last night, and we
Yeah.
have like 11. Like right now.
Do you
that I'm,
guys
like,
write together, all of them?
Yep.
Do y'all bring other people in, or is it
Oh, yeah.
normally just you
Oh, yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
the single we actually wrote with Casey Brown and Parker Welling, and they wrote Yours
Oh,
by Russell
nice.
Dickerson. And like
Yes.
we opened for Russell on a couple dates, and they were like, oh, you should, write with them. We were like, okay. And like we wrote 5 songs with them, and like they are so talented, and we were like, y'all are great.
It just flew out. And speaking of Russell Dickerson, we were saying, is he kind of a YouTube phenom too? Is that how he started?
He's definitely more.
Yeah.
He's definitely started like I don't know if YouTube per se.
He was definitely more of like a viral thing before the labels got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
like
but
was on Spotify, and like I mean the video has had so many views, and just like that.
doing the thing.
Yeah, so definitely a little bit more like on the ground, and then
Yeah.
It's so freeing to hear that there's other ways to do the thing.
Yeah, it's possible.
You know?
We are living proof that it is possible. Like when you, like without a major anything. So, yeah.
And you guys also are hosts. Y'all have a section called, is it My Country?
Yes, My
Yes,
Country Nation.
My Country Nation.
Explain to me that title, what that means, and then what that is exactly.
Yeah. So My Country Nation is actually it's a network, country network that we host like a hosting show, interview show on.
Oh, it's actually a
Yeah.
show, and then you put excerpts on your YouTube
Yes,
too.
and then we put it on our channel. So it's
So it's
kind of like
a collab?
Kind of a collab.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Cool.
My Country Nation has been like great. Like we've been working with them for like 4 years now, and they're like one of the first like country YouTube digital spaces, which was like super genius. So yeah, they brought us in to like be a part of that, and it's been really cool to be a part of it.
So that's so fun. So y'all will host like red carpets, do interviews.
They'll be like, "Hey, you guys want to do this?" And we're like, "Yep,
Sure.
sure." Like we'll do it, and like
Yeah.
so it's really fun.
You guys.
Yeah.
Who's been one of your favorite interviews to do?
Ooh.
I mean, Brett Eldridge was really fun.
He's precious.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's precious.
He did like a dub thing with you
yeah,
guys.
he did a dub smash thing, and like
So cute.
yeah, that was hilarious. I'm trying to think of my favorite. I mean, like, I'm a really big Cassidy Pope fan.
She's so cute.
Oh my God, yeah. Like, I've loved her since like Hey Monday. So like when we interviewed her, I was like, I was fangirling on the inside. Like Liz had to talk most of it. I was just like,
Yeah.
You're really cool.
yeah, like you're really cool.
Yeah. I mean, we've gotten to interview so many amazing people, and like
Yeah.
it's just like that's so fun. And I
So
feel
you
like it's
enjoy
great.
that part of
Yeah.
your business too. Is there
Absolutely.
one? Do you have a rank like from makeup to singing to designing to interviewing? Am I missing? What else am I missing? I know there's like
Like just like lifestyle,
Lifestyle.
like vlogging, and
life.
yeah.
Is there a rank of what you enjoy the most?
I'd say first and foremost artists.
I will always love music. Like that's how
Yeah.
we got into this. Like,
And why we wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So we definitely say music
Music number
first.
one.
yep.
Then
Then I would say I really like the lifestyle stuff.
Is that like where you
because-
just film your life?
Yep.
It's like your own reality show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which y'all need. Why don't you have one? Will y'all get one? Like you probably could easily get one.
It's funny that you say that because we've had like I wish I could tell you how many like
Potential.
reality
I can't
shows.
only
we've
imagine.
had.
At least like 15, I'm sure.
Oh, there's so many. I mean, like we've gotten like various stages of like initial meetings. We've done all the way up to a pilot. We've done, all interviews up to a pilot. Like,
Because you are a reality show in a way already. You know,
Yeah.
you're filming your life, you're doing all this stuff. It
Yeah.
makes perfect sense to me.
so I mean, we'll see. Maybe one day.
Yeah, time will tell.
Time
If
will
I
tell.
was once again, here's my opinion. No one's asking me my opinion, but if I was a reality network or a producer, I would scour YouTube
Aw.
for people like you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like so available. Like it's right there on a silver platter. Is it just too good that people can't see it?
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? So stay tuned.
Okay, so
maybe.
reality, you're not opposed to reality.
No.
No.
Totally.
No.
So you like, okay, so lifestyling,
Yeah.
vlogging
Yeah.
is what you like after music.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then honestly, like I really like I like doing makeup.
That's
but
what I was gonna say.
we get a lot of crap because like we tell them in the beginning, we're not professional makeup artists. Like we're
No.
just showing you how we do what we do. And then of course all the comments are like, oh my gosh, can you believe they use the beauty blender that way? And I'm like, I don't know. Like I gave you all a disclaimer. Like I'm just
Yeah,
doing what
the
I
beauty
do.
world is so aggressive.
They
And we have, like,
are.
oh yeah.
Are you
it's-
serious?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're scary.
Yeah, the beauty world is like a whole different thing that like,
Like cutthroat?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And like just like it's very competitive and very like you stole this look from that person and like you know like
is everyone trying to do the first video of doing something?
I guess again we dabble in the beauty world, but it is a tough one, and we like to dabble. We like to stay outside and like but
Yeah.
like I would not consider ourselves beauty bloggers or beauty gurus.
It's more like we share makeup advice.
yes.
Right. Just you share what you do. You're
Yeah.
not trying to be like a beauty
Yeah.
guru.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
sure.
so we have the music, the lifestyle, the beauty. Which other playlists are there?
Hosting?
I mean, we like hosting too, though. I would almost put that up in lifestyle in a way.
Yeah, because like a lot of the hostings, I'm sure as you know, like a lot of it is kind of like giving your opinion and like speaking your mind on topics and situations, and like that's kind of in the lifestyle.
Yeah.
I guess it's like a subcategory.
It's a subcategory of lifestyle. So,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we love it all. And
Yeah.
we're so lucky that we
Yes.
get to actually do this and do it every day. And yeah, we're
To have a platform to put it all there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so what is the best advice that you guys have gotten along the way in this journey?
Ooh.
So many.
I think this one always sticks with me.
Okay.
There's another YouTube band called Carmen, who isn't a band anymore. I think it's just Amy now.
No, I think they changed their name.
Did
Anyway.
they change their name?
Yeah.
Either way, they started off the same time as us, and they had like a single the same time as us, like back in like 2012. And I remember like her name's Amy. She was like, do as much as you can on your own when it comes to hair and makeup, when it comes to styling, because it's gonna save you so much money. And like I felt like that was the first time that we were like, okay, you know what? Maybe we should really start investing in like good makeup and like good, you know what I mean? And we were doing that a little bit before, but after she told us that, it has saved us so much effort and time and money of like, oh, we don't need a
Stress,
makeup
yeah.
artist. Like today, like if it's like drama, like we're like, whatever, we can just do it ourselves. So Amy from Carmen, like I always think of that one.
That's great.
I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of my like life advice, the best advice has come from my mom.
Yeah, I
which
was gonna
is-
say mom.
Which she's always like, if you're not happy doing it anymore, then like, why are you still doing it? And so I constantly, you know, like take a step back every now and then, just be like, all right, like in my life right now, like what category of our genre or whatever is making us happiest right now? Okay, it's this one. I'm gonna go focus on this one. So
Okay.
it's constantly like reevaluating like what you're doing and where where your job is at, and just deciding to go with the one lane that's making you the happiest and bringing you the most joy.
Do y'all normally stay in sync with that? Like, y'all
Yeah.
normally on the same page with what you're both
weirdly.
It's funny, like that, like when it comes to work
Yeah.
and like, you know, all of that, we are always on the same page, always.
It is weird.
That's
Where
amazing.
where like
nice.
we disagree comes with like, oh, you like took this outfit that I hadn't worn yet, and like, you know what I mean? It's like that kind of
Like
stuff that
sister
we,
stuff.
yeah, sister stuff that we disagree on. But like when it comes to like our business, we are always in sync, which is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you guys know that you have the best of intentions for each other because you're blood
Yeah.
at the end of the
Yes.
day. So that's also great because you
Yeah.
truly have a lifetime
Yeah.
of just knowing that each other has your back.
Yes.
Yeah, like we're
Which
not
is
gonna break
awesome.
up.
You're not gonna break up. It's like, we're always like, I can't break up with you, and you can't break
No.
up with me because
Here
we're
we are.
sisters,
It's the
so-
blood.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so has there been like a bit, like a high of a moment in your career, like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, and like a low where you're like, oh my gosh, this is awful?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, which one do you want first?
I feel
High
like
or low?
Whichever.
I feel like there's a constant ebb and flow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like 1 minute you're on top of the world and the next you're like, oh, how did I get here? But I'd say like one of the high points would be like when the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade was really cool.
Y'all were in the Macy's?
Yeah, back in 2012.
That
Yeah,
was cool when they like
incredible.
hand, cause like we grew up watching it, so like when they hand you like the mics, you know, the NBC Macy's mics, like I was like, this is happening. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm ready. It was freezing, but I was like, I'm ready. And
Yeah.
like, oh,
Amazing.
it was so cool.
That was a high, and it was also like a day after our 20th birthday.
Yeah.
So we were just like, oh, this is the best ever. But then also, I would say we're in a high right now.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, we just got the pictures of like our faces in the Herald Square Macy's, like for the clothing line, and it's just like,
and like people are like, tweeting us or tweeting pictures of them in
Yeah.
our clothes, and it's like, oh my gosh, like it's a reality
like
now.
this is a
and-
big one right now. This is
Yeah.
a big high right now.
What does it
So-
feel like to have your dreams come into fruition like this? So like you're dreaming up these things to be in Macy's Day Parade, to have your
Yeah.
own clothing line, and then all of a sudden you do. Like what does that moment actually feel like when it connects and it happens?
It's really weird. Like Liz and I, we always say that like we're envisioners. Like we like to envision things happening. So
Yeah.
it's like, because then it's like what they always say, you know, like if you see something happening and you work, then you like subconsciously work towards it.
Absolutely.
So it's almost, sometimes it's not like a shock when it actually happens, because you're like, oh, like I've been telling myself this was
saw
gonna
this
happen.
already.
Yeah, but then like you take a step back and then you look at like the bigger picture and you're like, whoa.
like how did this
Yeah.
happen?
Yeah.
It takes something as little as like a friend being like, oh yeah, like I saw your like clothing, like I saw this, or like I heard this song, or like whatever, then you're like, wow, it's real. Like
you're so in your head all the
yeah,
time.
Yes.
yeah.
And-
It's something like offhand that you're like, this is actually real, and like I can actually say that I did this, and like, again, we're so grateful and so thankful that like we've been able to do this for 10 years, and we've had a million high moments. So it's just like,
Yeah.
it's really incredible.
Okay, so what's
Yeah.
a low?
Oh gosh.
I mean, I think when our label one day, like
the indie label we were on.
yeah,
back in.
they just like decided to close. That was, and we had like a full record like ready to go, and the head guy was just like, I just don't want to do it anymore, like the label at all, and like we couldn't work with our managers anymore. We were living in LA at that time, and we were just like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna go back
We
to
had
Nashville.
just turned 21, and they were like,
Yeah.
and up until that point, we had depended on them a lot for like helping us with connections and, you know, et cetera, and so we were literally like
Thrown to the wolves.
21
Yeah.
years old. We were like, how are we gonna make a living? Where are we gonna live?
We were freaked out.
Like, yeah.
Did it
was-
make you get super like self-sufficient? Did you have to go in to yourself?
Oh yeah, I mean that was the time
Yeah.
that we really had to like get it in gear and be like, okay, if we still want that, like we have two choices: we can quit, or we can
Figure it out.
And we can
Yeah.
figure it out and like you know pray to God that this is what we're supposed to do and like that opportunities will come.
So
And
what did you have to do in that time period?
I mean, we moved back to Nashville because we were like Nashville.
wanted to be there.
Nashville, we just like felt in our souls. We were like, this is where we need to be. And then we just started like we just kept writing. We kept
We just
reflecting
kept doing
and
what
focusing.
we were doing, and
yeah.
it was rough though, because we were like, oh, like what, like, I mean, of course, like basically our whole world fell apart. You know, everything we'd known since we'd left high school. It was basically like college ended, and like we almost got our degree, but then we didn't.
Yeah,
Right.
That's how it felt.
Yeah.
Those moments are so defining.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like they shake your core so much.
Yeah.
They make you question everything about yourself.
Yeah.
And then exactly like you said, you either can quit,
Yeah.
tuck your tail and quit, or
Yeah.
you just keep going.
Yeah.
And we thought about it. I mean, we
Oh, of course.
we really thought about it. I
It's
mean,
hard
it
not
was,
to.
Yeah.
It was like, all right, you know, like we had a good run. You
Maybe
know?
this is it. Maybe we're
Yeah.
at the end of the road.
Yeah.
And like you're also like, maybe this is the universe telling me to quit.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, I mean,
I know.
Like if I was meant to do this, why is this happening? Like
I totally agree. Like,
Yeah.
is the universe closing these doors? But then you feel it in your heart, and you're like, no, there's more.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like there's more left.
for
Yeah.
sure.
And that's what we did. So
And you guys, I find you guys so inspiring
Oh,
because to be such fabulous females, beautiful, young, talented, and just doing it on your own with a fearless heart, to me is like everything.
thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so inspiring to see women just owning their life and their brand and just doing it, not waiting for someone to tell them what to do or waiting for someone to sign up and finally get on board. You're like,
Yeah.
no, we're just gonna do this.
Yeah. Well, thank
It's
you.
awesome.
I really do appreciate
Yeah.
that. Like that means a lot. See, like even like what you just said, like that's like a real thing that I'm like, you know what? Like okay, like that does. We are doing something
Well, it's
cool
inspiring.
and real, and
It's
yeah.
inspiring to see that you guys did this on your own, you know, because you wanted to, because you believed in it, and it's working, and it's moving, and it has a heartbeat and momentum, and I just think that's the American dream right there.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Oh yeah.
You
We're
guys are
living
it. Okay, so I want to wrap up before y'all play us a couple songs
Yay.
with Leave Your Light. So give me some inspiration of what you guys have learned or been inspired by, or how you like to inspire people.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Well, for me, I always like to say, like, going back to, like, the reflecting thing, I feel like that's for both of us. Like, you have to, like, give off what you want. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, you have to be incredibly thankful and grateful and feel that in everything that you do, whether you're in the grocery store or if you're, like, just, like, getting coffee. If you see somebody, it's like you have to exude what you want. And then I truly do believe that that comes back to you. And
Where did you learn that?
Yoga.
Yeah, yoga. Yeah.
Hey, I love yoga,
Yeah.
and I'm grateful. I taught you
Yes, yes.
It's awesome.
And it's true. Like, I mean, I remember the first week that I really, really tried it, like really put an effort into it. I started getting all of these, like, this sounds stupid, but all these free things from like restaurants, which like sounds super stupid. But like, I was like, you know, just really reflecting. They'd be like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna give this to you for free, or like, do you want this for like an extra, just like to go? And I was like,
Yes.
oh my gosh, like this is actually
working.
a thing. And like then it just kind of like led into other
Yeah.
things.
So
But
you believe in energy.
oh, absolutely.
Oh,
yeah,
she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, what do you think? What's your leave us some light?
I think the thing that I've like held true like all of my life so far is like everything's gonna happen the way it's supposed to. So you can worry about things, you can dwell on things, but at the end of the day, like it's gonna play out how it's supposed to. So you just have to trust in whatever higher power you believe in, whether it be God, Buddha, whoever, your mom, whatever, and just really put faith in the fact that everything's gonna be okay, even if it doesn't feel like it, because it always
comes
is.
back
Yeah,
around.
it always is okay. No matter what situation you're in, it might be really bad for a really long time, but at the end of the day, you will be sitting back looking at the rough time, feeling okay.
Yeah.
Y'all are so wise to be so young. I am not even kidding you. Next thing on your agenda, self-help book. Okay?
Yeah,
Y'all
we
need to
actually
write.
thought about that.
You need to guide for living happy. Y'all need to write it. Okay, you guys, so y'all gonna play some songs?
Yeah. We'll play some songs.
Yay, maybe Liz. Okay, join us for some music.
Teal Audio's newest speaker line, the Aurora Livestream speakers, are designed to fit seamlessly into your home with its wide range of connectivity. To check out the latest speaker line, go to tealaudio.com.
Okay, so Megan and Liz, tell us about this next song that you're about to play. Well, this first song that you're about to play.
We're about to play Heartbreaker. It's actually not out yet, but it will be out soon. It's about just being a heartbreaker, because I've broken up with a lot of guys. And that's just the way it is.
Savage. She's a savage.
That's not like entirely true, but it kind of is. So, all right, so it's called Heartbreaker.
Okay, yay!
I don't wanna waste your time, so why do you wanna waste mine, boy? Cause this sucks, and I don't wanna settle for good enough, cause this ain't good enough. It's just an okay love. Bet your mama's never gonna talk to me again, and they gonna talk about it to all your friends. But I ain't no faker, and I ain't no hater, and I ain't no player. So I guess I'm a heartbreaker, heartbreaker. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker, heartbreaker. Yeah, wishing that I could lie and just try to keep on holding on to what it was. 'Cause what it is ain't what it was. You and me just can't be us. And I ain't no faker, and I ain't no hater, and I ain't no player, yeah. So I guess I'm a heartbreaker, heartbreaker. Just to know what I want and to do what I say. Heartbreaker, heartbreaker. Later. Bet your mama's never gonna talk to me, yeah, to me. And they gonna talk about it to all your friends. But I ain't no faker, and I ain't no hater, and I ain't no player, yeah. So I guess I'm a heartbreaker, heartbreaker. I ain't no hater, yeah, I ain't no hater, heartbreaker. So I guess I'm a heartbreaker, heartbreaker. I ain't no player, yeah, I ain't no hater, heartbreaker. So I guess I'm a heartbreaker.
Okay, I'm coming back up here. Y'all are so freaking good.
Thank you.
Your harmonies are insane. Your song's great. So hooky.
Thank you.
I'm fangirling over y'all. I have such a crush on you guys.
Wow, thank you. Honored, wow.
Okay, so tell me about this next song y'all are gonna sing.
All right, this next song is the single. It's called Habit. It comes out July 31st. We're so excited about it. I mean, what do you have anything else to say?
It's basically, when you're like sick of your relationship being in a rut and you're like, love ain't a habit, like, surprise me with things, bye.
Bye. Yeah.
This is the boyfriend right here too. So I mean, I'm sure he must be doing good because he's sitting right here.
Yeah, Habit, not inspired. inspired by.
Not inspired by this boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Have it, you guys.
Here we go. You only smoke when you drink 'cause it's just what you do. And you don't think flipping the switch when you leave the room. Casually kissing me naturally, I assume that it's nothing to you. I ain't a cigarette when you're having a drink or two. You can't just turn me on like a light hanging in your room. Love, it ain't a habit when you love someone. You act like you know how good you have it. Love, it ain't a habit. Hey! Ooh, no flowers and rocks in my window from out of the blue. All the nights that I wish you'd surprise me and break up the blue. Automatically happen, no magic between me and you. Like there's nothing to lose. Here I am losing it 'cause love, it ain't a habit when you love someone. You act like you know how good you have it. Love, it ain't a habit. I ain't going through the motions. I want your emotions and the magic. Hey! So baby, stop phoning it in. I ain't going through the motions. I want your emotions and the magic, oh. So baby, stop phoning it in. I ain't a cigarette. Let me see you put your heart in it. And put your heart in it. Love, it ain't a habit when you love someone. You act like you know how good you have it. Hey, love, it ain't a habit when you love someone. You act like you know how good you have it. Love, it ain't a habit. I ain't going through the motions. I want your emotions and the magic, oh. So baby, stop phoning it in. I ain't going through the motions. I want your emotions and the magic. Hey! So baby, stop phoning it in.
Woo! You guys! Yes! Oh my gosh, y'all are amazing!
Obsessed with
Thank
you. I know.
Obsessed with you. Wait, what's up? You guys, Megan and Liz, I'm pulling y'all up.
Yes.
Thank you all so much for joining my podcast. Y'all are
Anytime.
so amazing. Powerhouses, talents, incredible, beautiful.
This
What's
one.
up?
This one
This
This
one
is
is-
it.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in to Hyper Caroline Hobby. Y'all make sure to get their song Have It and check out Megan and Liz everywhere cyber.
Yes.
Okay, do it.